Listen up.
It's the number one voice of the tri-state. I'm number one. It's Cooking Up 215. So let the show begin.
Turn me up.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth. This Cooking Up 215, where we get you up close and personal with your favorite artists, entrepreneurs, shakers, and move makers. And today's guest, we have none other than my guy, Promo Boi.
You know what I'm saying?
AKA Mr. Nigel Bond. You know what I'm saying? Mr.
Yes,
Fantastic.
sir. Oh shit,
Promo
you know when
Nah.
that. Damn, how you
You know
find
what I'm
that?
saying? Listen,
Damn.
man, we do this. Not stacks.
Damn, bro, you
Y'all
went the
right.
fuck back. You went to high school.
Listen, man. We do this thing over here. Fame get busy when she get busy. Yeah, you went to Fells High School too, right?
God damn, yeah, bro, yeah,
Got
east
your
side.
record, man. We got everything on
Shit.
this joint.
Yeah, east side, northeast.
So for those who don't know, right now you produce.
Yeah.
Yeah, you started off rapping though.
Mm-hmm.
You was rapping.
Mhm,
What
most
made you transition from rapping to producing?
It was a bigger range,
Okay.
different people I could deal with. I had more fun. I got to be different people,
Right.
and I got to help other people. You know, bring my taste level to their project or whatever. You know, you just outgrow certain shit.
Yeah.
And as the years going, you want to elevate, and that was like the next level for me.
For you, was
It
going
was-
from the rapper to the producing.
Yeah, most definitely.
When you were rapping, were you producing for yourself at all?
No, that's the crazy part. I didn't even know how to make beats when I was a rapper. I would buy that shit, get it off SoundCloud, you know,
Right.
do the converting trick off YouTube, whatever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I solely started producing like when I was kind of done with the music a little bit.
Right. You started producing at 23.
Yep.
That's hard. That's hard. So you've actually worked with a lot of household
Hitters, yeah.
household names.
What's up?
You got a plaque for NBA YoungBoy project.
Mm-hmm. NBA Youngboy project. I got one for Migos. I actually ended up with a couple, so
Yeah.
you know it was a good stretch. It was a good run when I was, you know what I'm saying, active.
You had like 5 on Billboard at one time.
Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy. How did that feel?
It was different, bro, cause it's like, damn, like these records, you start off not knowing like how far they gonna get, and then it's like, damn, you get to see people actually like your idea, like the shit start to pan out, like everybody start to listen to the record and they just start growing, so it just motivates you to do more, like, you know what I'm saying?
So what were the 5 that you had on Billboard at the same time?
So I did YK Iris Worth It. I started off with there. I had Tony Braxton Do It remix with Missy Elliott. I did Meek Mill, Cardi B On Me. I did Migos, Bad Bitches Only. And I don't know what the last one could have been. Also did some Tory Lane stuff, and I did some Ray J stuff too. Brown Sugar featuring Lil Wayne. So those was like the top 5. I think that was going crazy at the time.
And that's not even including the NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah, that's not even. I don't think nothing I did with YoungBoy actually charted, but they was like for the streets. You know what I'm
They
saying?
love
Like
the
the
joint.
streets, the street billboards.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And the streets definitely matter. We set the tone.
W.
You know what I'm saying? Billboard, that's some other shit. The streets is what matter
Yeah.
out here. So how did it feel having these hits with these people? Like I'm talking, you said Lil Wayne was on one of your productions.
I mean, a lot of that shit. A lot of it taught me the business, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them shits I ain't get paid for. And it was a lot of like fighting with managers, like, yo, what's up? I need my credit. I need this. Motherfuckers think I ain't even do it. So I think that like the beginning of anything was learning the business, right? And then
Right.
after I learned the business, it's like, okay, now when an artist need a hit record, I know how to do the paperwork. I know how to make sure I get paid. So it was more just like it was just more like successful feeling, but it wasn't financial.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And you know, when you starting, that shit mean a lot. Like you need the money that come with the accolades. It don't matter what's on the billboard if you ain't got billboard money.
Right.
So that's what it was in the beginning. It was like, okay, like this is good, but like, what's up with the money? Like I need to get paid off this shit. You know
So
what I'm saying?
did you just learn on your own, or did you find a mentor to kind of help you learn these things and get the ropes down?
Yeah, when I started, it was just me. But then
Okay.
you run into people. You got your Charlie Max in the city that look out and try to give you game. You got your Charlie Walks. You got Sylvia Roan at Epic. You got people that see what you're doing and literally want to help you, and they give you like little game and little advice and shit like that on how to move. So
That's super dope. So
Mhm.
you were actually working with Yaz. before
Yeah,
Empire, right?
that was my brother. That was like my right hand man. Yeah, it's from West Philly. So
Yeah.
Yaz was my right hand man. I had my own TV show at Exposure Nation. I don't know if you heard of it. Exposure Nation was like a little record label in Philly and shit like that. And Yaz came up there and he did my little I had a radio show at the time. He did my little radio show, and from then we was just vibing. And I actually was with him when he ran into Charlie Mack. You know what I'm saying? He got the deal for Empire. So that's definitely my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even still to this day, much love to Yaz.
That's crazy. So, did you and Yaz ever work on any music together?
Yeah, shout out to Inferno. I know you know who that is. Shout out to Inferno that do the videos. Inferno, if you got that footage, put this shit out there. We was ciphering.
Mr. Keith Rucker.
Yeah. Shout out to Keith Rucker, trucking this shit. You know what I'm saying? He was the camera guy at the time, so he got all the footage. He got the footage with me and Core when me and Core was battling. He got the footage with me and Yaz. So Kev dropped that.
Damn. That's super hard, bro. You got a lot of shit under your belt, and it's like, I feel like you still got a lot of, you know.
Yeah, I'm only 27, so it's like,
exactly.
That's a lot more shit.
You early in the game. So, you had Yaz. You got all these accolades. Your business wasn't right. You got your business right. So, what are you doing now? Like, how did you take what you did then and turn it into something bigger, even if you didn't get the money you wanted? Like, were you able to build off of that momentum? Yeah,
you meet a lot of people that want to work with you, right? And then you run into people in the game, tastemakers and shit like that. So now it's just about getting to the point, because when I did get the money, that's another thing bro was telling you about. It's about knowing how to like invest it. Cause when I did get the money, I got a lump sum at one time and I just fucked it up. And then it's like, damn, we back to square one. Like, cars got to go back to the dealer. Cribs got to downsize, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, now it's like, oh shit, okay, now I'm at the point where, you know, everybody got to run through the bag and then come back, and now you know what to do with it. Right. And that's just what the point me and all my niggas we at right now. Like, you know, we, after accumulating it, I'm gonna just put a number out there. I would say like 100,000 at one time. Like you giving a 25-year-old, 26-year-old 100,000 at one time. Like,
was that your first big check?
Yeah, that was the hugest shit I ever seen in my life. At
so
one time.
Your first big check you got was 100K.
Yeah, like from different, like from selling different beats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At all one time. Yeah. So you got 100,000. It's like, oh shit, like I think I'm Gotti. Like I think I'm Lil Baby. Like, so you go to grab all this shit not knowing that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stack that, take 10% of that, do what you want. You're supposed to buy assets so you can just, you know what I'm saying, live off it. But you know, like that's.
Yeah, they don't teach us that. You know what I mean? It definitely take going through life and figuring shit out for us to learn that you ain't supposed to treat the bag like that. Especially given, like, I know me and you talk, like you at some point was like down there sleeping on the street type vibe.
Yeah, oh, that was earlier in Miami. That was way early. Like, that was when I was doing camera shit too. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that was a fucking wake up call too. Like
So that's what I'm saying. So when you give somebody money and they come from these circumstances, the first thing we want to do, the reason why a lot of young niggas go buy the chains and the cars and all that shit is because you get to finally get all the shit you never could get. You know what I mean? It's a dream come true. And then you realize, all right, none of this shit really do anything. Yeah. So now I got to get my money back. And now I got to learn how to keep that money coming in so I can live right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first thing.
And do the shit you really want to
do. Leave them bitches alone. Leave them girls alone. Stop.
Yeah.
No tricking.
No tricking.
No tricking.
You was out here being trick daddy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I moved out LA for a little bit. And that's what it just, that's different. Having 100,000 in Philly versus having 100,000 in LA is different. LA, that shit just go. Yeah. That money gone. Every day you going to Webster, you going to Noble, you got this girl, she trying to fly out. This, that, and the third, that shit just dwindle. And you not working because you like 100,000 to a nigga with nothing is like $1 million.
Right.
So that shit, you don't, and then you just look up.
You're not worrying about the shit you're supposed to be
overhead. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I had like 2 cars. Like it was so crazy. I was doing monthly shit on Turo. You know what I'm saying? So I have this shit on Turo and had that shit for like a month. And then I have the shit on Airbnb for a month in a different city I'm not even in. So it's like, the shit just dwindle. You got an overhead that you gotta handle.
That you gotta keep up. So as much as you spending, you need to be making.
Yeah.
So what happened? Let's go a little further back. You was homeless out Miami. Yeah. Doing videography. So what made you go out Miami doing videography?
So music was popping in 2013. I was fucking with Soulja Boy. That's ODMG label.
You told me you was on SOD.
So I had a little money then. but then shit wasn't working out and I ended up getting dropped. So the TuneCore checks and the shit like that started dwindling. So now I'm down to my last 3,500. I'm like, what the fuck? I need to do. Fuck, I'm gonna buy a camera. I went to school for video, so I'm gonna buy 2 DSLRs. I'm gonna get a new iMac. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna shoot videos. So what ended up happening was somebody on IG seeing my work. He flew me to Miami. And I end up doing shit for BMF, Brian McKinley, which was with the Miami Dolphins at the time. And I was fucking with them, but at the end of the day, it's like I was fucking with them, but when I was done fucking with them, I had to go find somewhere to sleep. You know, the pride got in the way, so I wasn't gonna let them know I was fucked up. So I'm hoteling, you know, sleeping on Brian McKinley couch, trying to figure it out. So it was just like a rough time.
Damn, bro. You had a story for real.
Yeah, it was a crazy time.
So, you in Miami doing videos. What happened with Soulja Boy? How did you end up getting dropped from
that shit? Okay, so my biggest thing was not being able to link, because I'm in high school at this time. Niggas don't believe this. We need a picture ASAP. Nigga, when the next time you come to Philly, we need the link. We got songs and shit, but I need this.
Right.
You know, when Jay signed Beans and everybody, it was this. Like when Meek signed, when Raw signed Meek, it was, you seen this.
Right.
So you didn't have to question it. But with me, it was like, it was a lot of questioning going on. But for what really happened was, it was just a lot of beef going on with him. And it's like, we had to ride for that. So whatever fire he started, we had to put out. But what ended up happening was, I feel like when he went against Lil Scrap, it was like, damn, like that's fucked up, because Scrap was in my DM and we was talking about loving hip hop options and shit like that. But it was like a lot of us, you know, a lot of people in SODMG didn't even live in LA with Soulja. They was just all over the world. But you know, a lot of shit we had to like squash. You get what I'm saying? So the end result was like, yo, I ain't want to be a part of that shit no more. And we end up, you know, having words like, I'm not going against fucking Chief Keef at the time. I'm in high school. What the fuck? These niggas from Chicago, they crazy. I'm not doing that.
He on landmine though.
You get what I'm saying? I'm crazy, nigga. You get to go back to your crib in LA and duck and hide, while all of us with no money or little to no money gotta real this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be outside.
Yeah.
So we just end up going our separate ways, and then that's when shit started to dwindle down, and I had to grab that camera and you know what I'm saying, and do what I was taught in school.
So you was in high school fucking with Soulja Boy, and what was that on a rap tip? Like that was for rapping?
Yeah, that was for rapping. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that was like my first deal. Like I was in 10th grade. Shit was crazy.
That's
Got
wild.
had a little advance money. You know, you get to take some girls. We go downtown. This was before Uber.
Yeah.
So we on the L. We go down with 5 guys on me, like Burger King on me, like whatever. Every day, 10 niggas follow me. We get the girls. You know, niggas don't got no money, so pizza store, everything on me. Let's get it. We lit.
That's wild.
She like 5 guys on me, bro. That was burgers. Them burgers is what, $10?
5 guys expensive as
lit.
shit.
Everybody got 10 niggas.
5 guys, 2 people. That's $40.
Crazy.
That's a double person.
You know what I'm saying?
5 guys.
Crazy, like all kind of Jordans. It was the snapback era. You know, the Jesus bead pieces and shit.
Yeah.
So Kicks USA back then.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? So we was just going crazy, having fun.
You was living.
Yeah, we was living.
You had a long life. So all right, Brian McKinley couch. You doing videos. What happens next after that? When do you transition from there to producing?
Okay, so I was doing a little bit of producing. It started with Mouse and them. So what happened was Brian McKinley had like an in-house guy, like an in-house producer and shit. And he on call, so he went home not knowing, you know, Mouse coming over, Teyanna Taylor coming over later, Jim Jones coming over.
I'm about to say Jim Jones.
Right? And shit. Shout out to Jim, shout out to Capo.
So you faked knowing how to engineer.
You know what I'm saying?
In order to get in the studio
so they
with
like,
Jim Jones.
They like, what we gonna do? Like, we trying to record some shit. Any niggas don't know how to work Pro Tools? I'm like, shit, I know what I'm doing. And I ain't really know what I was doing, but I act like I know how to do the basics. I know how to record, compressing, and all that shit. So it was like, all right, you know, for now, we ain't gonna call him. You good? You gonna do it? Yeah, we got promo here. Come on, Jim, we gonna do this. And then they just made me like that. So I was the camera guy and the producer / engineer. And then I took that shit back home, and it's like, oh shit, like, you know, YouTube teach you everything.
Right. So
fast forward to 2020.
We're not gonna skip over there because you was in the studio with Jim Jones.
Yeah. Teyanna Taylor. And
you actually did some work with them after
that.
that.
I was basically engineering all their shit. I was engineering all this shit, and at the time I got a homie named Pete Soren and shit. He's sending me beats At this time, I'm not even producing. I'm faking like I'm producing.
Yeah.
So I'm running the bathroom, text Pete, oh, send me 5 beats right now, bro. I need these niggas to think these shit's mine. So Pete sent me over some beats. Pete sent me over some beats and shit. I just did this. I just did this for y'all came and shit. So I got put in a situation where I gotta learn how.
Yeah.
Cause these niggas are, well, we need 10 more. And Pete like, I ain't got that shit. So it's like, damn, what the fuck? So now I gotta learn how to fucking make beats fast. Like, and that's what got me on. It was moving faster than the pace I was actually at. I had no choice.
Right.
So I had to, go back to the hotel room, fucking FL Studio tutorials and shit like that. Like I had to learn fast.
Damn. So your man Pete gave you a starter pack.
Yeah, shout out to Pete Soren.
You sending you giving it to them, and this Jim Jones, Teyanna Taylor.
This Jim Jones and Mouse. Yeah,
and Mouse. And they like, oh, we need more work.
This shit hard.
And you
could do more.
Back to the telly, learned on the spot type shit.
Yeah, and cooked some shit up. They wasn't the best, but it was enough.
Right.
It was enough to like, all right, promo here our guy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just went from there. Like it was being put in a hot seat. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what I did.
To teach you, to make
had
you
to learn that shit quick.
Yeah, when you ain't got no choice, the gun in your head, you either gonna
go crazy,
fucking drop this situation that you could potentially get, or I'm gonna learn what
and
I
on
need
top
to
of that,
get this
and on top of that, I'm in Miami, but people don't understand that. Like, just because you seen in a picture with somebody don't mean you lit. Like, I'm in Miami, everybody in school think I'm lit. I'm telling my mom, like, yo, I'm gonna get you a house, like, it's lit. I ain't coming back broke type shit.
Right.
So I had to, like, every opportunity I had to learn. If I ain't know how to do it, I gotta act like I know how until I learn how. You get what I'm saying? That was my thing. Like, if you ask me, I know how to do it.
Yeah, that's hustle. Ain't no.
Yeah, most definitely. No.
We gonna figure this shit out. Damn, that's crazy. So all right, you get out of the Jim Jones shit. You producing now. Now you learn Fruity Loops. Where do you go now? Now you back to Philly?
Yeah. So end up happening was I end up having to go back. So the thing about it was I low key dropped out of high school, right? So I'm in 11th grade and shit. So at the time I had a real good counselor that cared. So I don't know what happened, but she found out I was in Miami and shit. Called my mom like, yo, don't let him do this. Come back. He got to come back. If he don't come back in time, he going to fail this whole 11th grade and he not going to be able to graduate when he's supposed to. So she talked me into it. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm already down here. I could come back later.
Right.
So I just went back up to Philly and graduated. But later down the line, like I said, 2020, what ended up happening was I just ended up hustling more. And what it was, once, quarantine helped a lot of people. Yeah. Niggas was able to quit their jobs and have a lump sum of money to get that
dream.
Yeah. And from there, if you, even to this day, it's a lot of niggas I know that made shit happen off of PUA money. They still lit today. So I was able to like quit my job. I was working at a nursing home. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to quit my job and it's like, yo, what you gonna do? I'm signing up for every fucking thing I can think of. Amtrak, SEPTA, everybody is sending me unfortunately, I'm sorry, you can't get it. So it's like, fuck that. You got a purpose anyway. So I just started making beats. Like I said, I just started the first one out the gate. Shout out to Vincent Herbert. I'm sending shit to Vincent Herbert for Tony Braxton. That's the first one out the gate. Got some money, moved to LA. Let's get it.
So when you sent the joint to Vincent Herbert, did the Tony Braxton joint, it got placed?
6 months. It took like 6 months. I'm sending it to Vincent every day. I'm sending it to Tony every day. Yo, you should do this with Missy Elliott. This how it's go. I'm gonna send this beat to you. This, that, and the third.
You giving them direction and everything.
I'm giving them cause I'm trying to paint, cause I'm a nobody. I'm trying to paint the picture so clear it's not, you don't have to wonder about nothing. You get what I'm saying?
I figure it all out for you.
I got you. You don't have to do nothing but put this person here, do this and that. And from there, Tony Braxton, Do It, featuring Missy Elliott remix. First one out the gate.
You said put Missy on this joint.
I said put Missy. There wasn't even a fucking thought. I don't think nobody, no disrespect, but like Missy Elliott in this generation, nobody's thinking about doing that. Right. So I just came up with a random name that I think would work, and then they end up putting that shit together. We out.
And it was a good joint. That's crazy. That's even wild for you to not be like, I would say, it's a lot of producers in the game. Yeah. A lot of people with bigger names, of course. For you to come in off the rip, you got a couple accolades already as a young brother, but to get Tony Braxton to even take your advice on the Missy joint is crazy.
Yeah, and then that actually led to a Babyface writing session too. So I'm in Atlanta with Babyface. Babyface following me now. That was really my first mentor, Babyface.
Okay.
Not Ray, no disrespect, but like the R&B singer Babyface.
Right, yeah, Babyface.
Tony led the Babyface. And from that, it's like, okay, now we know so many different writers. We know how this shit worked. Now we could really pump out hits. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, for Tony to really be my first one,
that's crazy.
It was wild as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Got the Tony joint with the Missy joint on top of it, because there's Missy on there too. So it's like Missy heavy in the game. Like, you know what I mean? It's a giant. Like she's a legend for real. Tony's a legend. Yeah. So to start off with two legends is crazy.
Crazy as hell.
So then, when you get with Babyface, are you like getting into songwriting at this time, or are you just strictly producing?
Yeah, no. Now it's like, okay, this is how you make a song. I don't need Peter Soren no more. Right? Like now I know the essence of it. Right. Now it's like all my thoughts and creativity was confirmed by this man. I'm not crazy no more. Yeah. Right? Like I got somebody to stamp me. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, you cool for doing that. And then I did that. Yeah. And then from there, P&B Rock. You get what I'm saying?
How did you end up linking with Rock?
I got shout out to Mont.
Okay.
Mont effing love. Shout out to Mont. Mont seen me at a fucking airport, seen me making beats. Literally came over to me and said, "What you was
making beats in the airport?"
Making beats in the airport. Literally, the crazy part about it is, bro, how many we ran into Rock a couple times. We run into him on South Street. I don't see, bro, like go over there, talk to him. Like, I ain't doing that shit, man. This on fleek. This one on fleek out. Yeah. I ain't talking to that nigga. You know, groupie. Yeah. Run into this nigga again at Majors. You know, the sandwich shop or Ridge. Like, I ain't talking to that nigga. And then the first time we meet, Mont bring me to LA. I'm in Rock. We moving around. Me, Cinco, we all moving around. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So and now you with Rock, what happened with that situation?
We got a lot of unreleased shit that never came out, but I got shit on my computer and my flash drive and shit, but we got a lot of shit. I was actually able to, it was good because that was my introduction to LA. You get what I'm saying? I'm with some Philly niggas that got money.
That's moving around.
That's moving around. I'm with these guys. So it's like I'm in, you know what I mean? Like I'm in the entourage circle again, but it's like they understand. And I'm my own man this time. So I end up being down with New Lane for a little bit. And then like I said, I sent records to Rock. They ain't never come out, but we got a lot of shit like in the cut somewhere. I don't know if he still got it, but I still got it. RIP. And like I said, once again, shout out to Mont for putting that play together.
Damn, boy, that's crazy, man. You got some real crazy stories, man. That's some real wild shit. And all this at such a young age. Yeah. Then it's like, so I know you worked with Meek. Like, you got some Mariah Carey work too?
Yeah, so what happened was, I just put some drums on it. I'm not going to take a lot of credit for it, but I just switched up some drums for it. That was it. But the Meek situation was, that beat, we sent to them right before they got it, or like right before he got out of jail. You get what I'm saying? So it was like one of the last things I think they did. I don't know like exactly what song he recorded that night, but I know when he went to the studio, that was like the last thing they touched up on. Shout out to Brooklyn Johnny, Cardi B, Atlantic Records, that whole team.
They put out that record?
Yeah, it's on Championships. It's on Championships. Yeah, on me.
Championships. That's a major joint too.
The comeback.
Yeah, that was.
It's like the fucking the comeback.
That's when we run the Super Bowl and everything.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy as hell. So it's like,
yeah.
When that worked, that was love. Shout out to Coon, shout out to Phil, everybody over there.
That's major. So what happened to like you were starting the show Behind the Pen?
Behind the Pen, actually, we was trying to get like a network. So now we doing it ourselves. But it, before Zeus was Zeus, with Jocelyn and shit, that was gonna be like their first serious show. You get what I'm saying? But they went a different direction. With the shit they doing now.
The ratchet shit.
Yeah, the ratchet shit. So that held us up. And then when we thought we had some momentum going again, we was about to do it For Us By You. That's the FUBU network now that's doing it. And that shit didn't work out. They wasn't fucking with the pilot. So I ended up putting a pilot on idmb.com. And right now it's like, fuck it, we just gonna do it ourselves. Like just like y'all, we gonna get our own cameras, we gonna find our own distribution.
Like they said, you gotta stop asking permission and just do it.
And just do it, like.
A lot of times the world don't know what to fuck with. You gotta tell them what to fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta start
it. A good person is Drake. Drake is one of the ones that tell people what to fuck with versus hopping on something that's hot. That nigga will do something different and make it hot. You be like, I don't know if I like this sound or I like this feeling.
You grow into it.
And exactly. And then you got no choice but to accept it. So it's just the same thing with content. you keep giving it to them enough, they gonna have to fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's really about just staying consistent. So I definitely say like, if you believe in it, stay on it, keep doing that shit. Just do that shit yourself. That in the end, you get a bigger bag too.
Yeah.
But that's
100%.
so you was in talks with Zeus though about the particular.
Yeah, so
show.
Zeus was the first one. That was this, and this is before, like I said, the Jocelyn show. Zeus was literally nothing. It's trying to build content. So and it was Behind the Pen was basically just going to be like a Love and Hip Hop, but just for producers. Like people don't understand what producers go through. Right. So much like light is put on rappers and shit, but it's like producers get money too. Producers,
I think it'll be hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like producers, you know, they try to box you in when you come to the studio as a songwriter. You're not supposed to be overdressed in an artist. If the artist got 2 Cubans on, you can't have on 3.
That's how they try to treat you?
That's how it is. If you're an engineer, you got to shut the fuck up, dress bummy, look a certain way so it don't fuck with morale or ego.
Is that how they push it? Like,
They
literally
it's like,
push
who the
it
fuck
like
you
that.
think he is? Like, he the rapper? They like, cause it's like, you walk in the room, like, well, which one is the rapper? You get what I'm saying? But Behind the Pen was definitely going to be a show where you really get to see everything from start. How records are picked up, how people are paid, who you got to contact to get your money, who you got to contact to get a placement. It was really going to share a lot of light on what songwriters and producers go through. So I think that show was going to be real. It was going to be real big for for this
Not
generation.
even was. Let's say it is. I think they're going to be hard.
Yeah, we not done. Like I said, we gonna do everything.
Cooking Up Productions.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We always down to get down with some good shit. So let me know, brother. We put that shit together ASAP. That's a hard joint. I always like shining light on. You know, even with having you here, I'm sure that there's not a lot of people in Philly that know of you.
Yeah,
just
it's crazy.
Listening to your story, bro, you got more accolades than a lot of these niggas that have been around since high school.
Yeah, but I'm humble though.
Only
I'm
27, as you should be. But you know, the humble man, you gonna get it. You gonna the meek shall inherit the earth. You gonna definitely win. I know you getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. It's getting late. It's time to get into this food. You already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth. And my man Promo Boi in the building. Cooking Up 2 and 5. We be right back. Let's go.
It's our favorite part of the show. That's your favorite?
Yes, sir.
Chef, what you got cooking? You already know.
Y'all already know who it is. Your boy Smooth. Cooking Up 2 and 5. It's my favorite part of the show. It's time to get into that food. Now, you've been watching. You know who she is. I shouldn't have to introduce her at this point. Once you see it pop up, you already know. It's Chef Q with the flow. You know what I'm saying? A little freestyle for y'all real quick.
Yes, Lord. We already know Chef Q back in the building today. I'm glad to be back, but today we have a mussel and heirloom tomato scampi, dog. Like when I say that lemon is there,
It's there.
it's there.
You love your heirloom tomatoes too.
Look, you gotta cook with fresh ingredients. If you're not cooking with fresh ingredients, I don't know what you're doing, okay? Because
They ain't cooking.
look, they ain't cooking, especially if you ain't having a full course meal like this at 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. Just send them home.
Send them home. Listen, I already know this about to be that. The mussels looking succulent and all that. It's ready. You know what I'm saying?
Ready, okay? We can't, look,
Let
we're
them
not
know where
gonna
to
let this
follow
wait
you
any
at so they can get
longer.
them some of this.
Heard that, y'all. So you can follow me on Instagram at ChefQ_Cutthroat or Unique Creations Catering.
Listen, you already know who it is. Your boy Smooth, Chef Q, is Cooking Up 2 and 5. Let's get back to the show. Let's go. Y'all already know who it is. Your boy Smooth. We still here with my guy Promo Boi in the building. Got the delicious food from Chef Q. Chef Q always come through. That go together too. I'm busting rounds left and right out this joint. I told you I got bars, bro.
Oh, you heard?
You know what I'm saying? I got bars. And they be coming straight off the, you know what I'm saying? I don't even gotta think hard. My kids be like, damn, why you don't rap, Dad? You always rapping. You know what I mean? I used to. Till I had you little niggas. Say nah. Nah, it's time we dig in though. Let the world know how this food hit.
No, Chef Q hard.
Got some banana peppers in this joint a little bit. Go ahead, come on. And you don't know, I called Q on like the humbug. We had a last minute cancellation. I'm talking about super last minute. I'm talking about cameras were set up and everything.
Came right through.
Came right through and put an A1 meal together. It's not too many chefs you could call that's going, you know what I mean? Hit you off like that. Real rap. Trying to tell you. And a little last minute drink, Q gonna make it happen for you. The bread soft. She even seasoned the bread. That joint hit.
Fire.
Fire. Fucking with it. It's 8-1 mil. I forgot. She gave these to us off camera too. Remember, mac and cheese egg rolls with the secret sauce on top. And these joints hitting. This is a new thing to add to your parties. Mac and cheese egg rolls. Joint everything. Like eat this joint with like a side of oxtails or something.
Shit different.
Oh my god.
Shit different.
Like what? What? Who do that? Crazy. But let's get back to you, bro. I can get lost in food all day. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's why I do this shit. I just let it eat. I like the food. That's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? But before we left, we was talking about you. I think talking about working with. Who was we talking about? Was it the Meek situation?
Yeah, I think it was the Meek. Yeah, I think it was the Meek situation.
Okay. Boom. Fast forward. How did you end up working with NBA YoungBoy and shit like that?
I was messing with some other people in Louisiana, and like you were saying off camera, like you just know people that know people. And I'm trying to. I want to get their name right. I don't want to mess up nobody's name. I know he just died. R.I.P. I think it was like Young Teen or something like that. Whatever his name is. Back down in Baton Rouge in Louisiana and all them. And they just transferred me over to Kyle. Shout out to Kyle. He run the management with NBA YoungBoy. And at the time, YoungBoy is at Atlantic, and I already knew people in Atlantic. Shout out to Kaiser. So they just put that shit together. And I ended up sending tracks over to him. I did a little bit of marketing for him too. So I was with the whole group. People don't know NBA YoungBoy is a group. It's never broke again. It's a whole entire label.
Right.
It's different people in there. So I ended up messing with P Youngin. I ended up also messing with YoungBoy too, and a lot of other people that was in there too. So that's how I started. You know, just fucking with them. And this is during quarantine too. Okay. So it's fucking. So
a lot of this work you got busy while COVID and all that shit was going on.
Yeah, most definitely. Because a lot of labels, it wasn't really in-house. Like a lot of labels, they wasn't Atlantic Records. Nobody was in the building. A lot of people was working from home, so a lot of artists had to put their own team together and reach out to people. A lot of studios was shut down, so you couldn't just go to Paramount Studio in LA. You probably had to find something a little bit smaller. Right. People that didn't follow guidelines. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. People ain't give a fuck for
for sure. Especially in like Atlanta, they ain't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
they was open all during. They was taking vacations to Atlanta during COVID.
For sure. I remember they was the first one to open up.
Yeah.
Atlanta was the first one to open back up and shit. So I'm like, damn. A lot of people was going down there. That's pretty much how I started with YoungBoy.
Yeah. And you ended up getting plaques off of that and everything.
Well, definitely. No, I ain't get no plaque off YoungBoy. Like I said, that was just like street trophy shit. Okay. Yeah, like we ain't never go platinum with YoungBoy. But we did go platinum with YK Irish. We did some shit with Mary J. Blige. We did got the meat mill on me for the gold. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't go platinum with YoungBoy yet, but it's coming.
It's coming. So who you working with now?
Right now, like I told you off camera, I'm fucking with Knox.
Shout out Knox.
You know what I'm saying? Danny Lee. I sent some shit to her. Kelly Rowland, Carrie Hilson. Like I'm just in an R&B place right now. Shout out to Hitmaker, my guy. That's just where we at now. Just trying to build the roster up. Like just find the next set of people we gonna work with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing right now. Shout out to my brother Derek Milano. In LA, just knocking shit out with different people. But right now, our whole focus is on just sending shit to like Carrie Hilson. You know, people like you wouldn't think of. Right. They just get them back in. You get what I'm saying?
People that might be waiting on that one.
Just wait. They just waiting. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to figure out how they gonna get back in. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Kelly Rowland, Rico Love, like Sean Garrett, that's my brother too.
Rico Love.
Underrated, bro.
That's my fucking guy.
Underrated.
Bro, that nigga is like...
Hits.
Magical genius, bro.
Hits.
Like, remember I was talking to you about songwriting and shit.
Right.
That's like the dude who, like, when I think of songwriting, where it was like my songwriting mentor. Like, you know, like if you got a mentor that you don't know, but you follow all his shit.
Yeah.
See all his work.
It's crazy.
Watch him work. Like, at some point, he was like really getting vicious online and showing everybody everything. Bro, I was watching this nigga like every day. I was like, yo, his whole process, everything was just like.
No, Rico different. People don't know major. Usher signed Rico, so you already know coming under that. That's pressure. Like, you know, he did half of Beyonce stuff early on. He did Kelly Rowland. Like, yeah, Rico get busy.
He did a lot of Usher shit too.
Yeah, he gets super busy.
Bro, he got hits. Like, I'm talking, even like his own shit. Like, he had his own album that came out. And
Legends Never Die. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Them joints was crazy, but it didn't.
Production. Crazy.
It didn't get the light that I feel like it should. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it's something about producers. A lot of producers be super fucking talented,
and they never get. And that's what Behind the Pen was for. It was for people like Rico, people like Derek Milano, people like Sean Garrett. Where it's like, you listen to these songs, you listen to Yeah with Usher and Lil Jon every day, but you don't know that Sean Garrett did that. You don't. You know what I'm saying?
Sean Garrett got Jones.
You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You would never know.
We got like Chris Brown Jones and shit. Like he got
popping. Wall to wall, shit like that. Like, you'll never know. So shout out to Versus too. Versus brought a lot of light.
It definitely exposed.
We didn't even know
shit that a lot of these producers was doing behind the doors and shit like that.
We didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Before Versus.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I wanted to do behind the pen. But once again, shout out to Rico, Division 1. All them over there.
Yeah, Division 1, that's what it was called. He was getting so busy. And then it was crazy because Chris was signed to him at one point.
Yeah, back in 11.
I was so hoping that they was about to go crazy, bro.
Yeah. Break a chick down.
Yeah.
That's the one they did. They did a couple.
I don't understand what happened. I don't know. We might have had Chris on. Maybe it might have been after that situation. I don't know if we really talked about it or not. I definitely got to ask him again, like, why the Rico shit didn't go.
Why it didn't go,
yeah. I feel like Chris is a talented dude, so to be with a producer,
I think Chris might be one of the, after Beans, after I got Beans, Chris, and I got Petey.
What?
And
is
that
just
list.
A Philly order or?
No, I got like that, like bars.
Yeah.
I got that list.
But is that a worldwide joint, or are you only choosing Philly niggas? Like, is this?
No, I'm talking about state property. I'm talking about state property. But I still got Chris in Philly. I
got Chris above a lot of niggas. Period. So that's what I'm asking, because I look at Chris like
hard.
He like my top 3. Period. When it comes to spitting, like niggas with real bars and really consistent.
He killed Jay-Z on Nigga Please.
Yeah,
so like
he is hard.
He hard. You know what I mean? I got Ness, I got Petey, I got Beans, I got Chris, and I got Dice Raw. Top 5 of Philly.
He pulled out Dice Raw.
Dice Raw. People, that's another one of the roots that don't get his just due at all. Like Dice, my brother. I'm talking to Dice in the DM. Dice is really like underrated. Like, you know what I mean, from his era.
Might have to hit him up.
Yeah,
cause that's a crazy drum for you to say.
No, he got Dice got some more.
But yeah, Chris is hard. Beans definitely hard.
Yeah, Beans.
I be wanting Beans to get as busy as he used to get. I don't know if he be feeling like he can't do the same thing because of his voice. But I feel like, honestly, I think that his voice now
a little better,
even propelling.
I ain't gonna lie. When he did that Meek diss.
Yeah,
I'm coming. That was
hard, right?
Oh shit!
Because his voice, that shit's so raw. That shit's so raw that, especially with the way he talk, it should be so heartfelt. It go together like fucking like. It's almost like it was better than happen. Yeah. It was like this is how you were supposed to sound. That fucking rawness in your voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need a Beans album.
You're not even gonna get that shit anywhere else. Like
the Solution was like, I think like the last one we got officially with Rockefeller.
Right.
And then after that it was like whatever it was. But the Solution was like the last album I feel like we got from Beans. So Beans, if you listening, you and DJ Mackie get in that studio.
Make it happen.
Go make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Real rap. I know they working too. They working hard. Chris working crazy. He doing a lot of shit with East now.
Yeah, that was hard.
They going hard. And then I keep seeing Beans and Free. I be seeing Free with BP and shit. So I'm trying to figure out what Free got going on too.
Yeah, they got some shit in the work, I'm sure. It's just about, as an artist, you got to find the right way to put it out. Right. At that age, you got to think about it. Beans and them, I'm not going to say they was pampered, but they had Carlene, they had Shaka, they had everybody that put the records out for them. So now it's like they independent. It's like they gotta do it themselves.
They gotta learn the whole game over again.
Like Oskino talk about it. Oskino would tell you in a minute, I'll go to TuneCore, upload my shit, I do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
You got what I'm saying? So I think that a lot of artists is when you get to a certain, when you come from that era of being with a label versus being independent, you gotta learn how to pivot and do a lot of shit yourself. And that's why I feel like they at with it.
Cause back then it was different too. So it was like when you got in the game back then, especially them, they got in the game as young boys. So you got in the game when computers and all that shit, like this whole internet shit wasn't really like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't on Instagram and all that shit. So when it came to promoting the record, y'all only knew one way to promote the record. And y'all had people doing that for y'all.
The best. They had the biggest fucking label.
Right. So it's like now you working backwards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then you gotta come to where everybody else started at and relearn that whole shit.
You gotta do it yourself too. Your own money.
Once you do, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Yeah. Shout out to I say Oskino figured out how to do it. Yeah. He do it well. Neef too. Neef has been super consistent. And we just waiting for Petey. That's it.
I was wondering that too. I'm like, yo, what's up with Petey though?
Yeah.
And why he not getting busy like that? Cause he a consistent bar boy and crazy with the bars. Cause he got his Puerto Rican flow.
He got
like,
the flip side shit going on. Yeah. I ran into Petey already.
You know what I mean?
And we love that. Yeah, like. You know what I'm saying?
Can't nobody mimic that shit.
We need another stay with Neo. Petey, go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta get PD on because we gotta talk about that too. He put Neo in the game, right?
Yeah, a lot of people know that. A lot of people know that. And that's why, no matter what people say about state property, I say Jay set everybody up. Whatever they did with the opportunity, Jay gave a lot of people opportunity. Flipside was in You Got Served soundtrack. Beans had his own clothing line and his own record label. Chris and Neef, two radio smashes that they can make money off today. So I feel like Rockefeller really set a lot of people up. Like,
I think it's probably more to it than we understand.
Yeah.
Because I do know that the game is good for blackballing niggas and not even intentionally. They won't fuck what you do to the fact that somebody else not fucking with you. So when niggas split, you know what I'm saying, it become like this thing like you too hot to touch. Like I don't know if I should fuck with you or not, because then that might put me in a bad place with that person, big homie, and
which is the biggest homie at the time.
You get what I'm saying? And he's still the fucking biggest homie. So like you definitely don't want to fuck him over or have him on your bad side. So niggas get scared to fuck with you, and then you kind of like put on the island where like you got to either work your way out that hole. You gotta become so fucking hot that they
can't deny it.
Exactly. And some niggas just was like, man, kind of left it alone or kind of gave it time.
Had to do something else, yeah.
Exactly.
I think Free did a shout out to Free too. Free did a great job of staying relevant. I'm talking about from the second he left Rockefeller to like a little bit up to now. Like,
I think Free is at his new highest peak. You know what I'm saying? Like he always been doing shit, but I think right now he about to go super crazy. I also think Chris about to go super crazy. Like I hope they all about to just go. I hope they all really about to.
I feel like the reunion.
Go for they second run. Like, you know what I mean?
After the reunion, you know, you get to be with your family on stage and you start to think like, wow, like we gotta keep this shit pushing.
We gotta get this shit back together.
We gotta keep this shit going.
Everybody's not gonna make it though.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be the whole team.
Yeah, it's not gonna be the whole team. But that's why one get up and you pull the other one up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's gonna be like
shout out to Major Figures. Same shit.
Yeah.
Same shit. Dutchy still moving around. Ed Lava writing for people. We got Gilly.
Ed stayed busy.
Super.
Ed got a vicious pen.
Super. Spade.
Yeah.
Staying relevant. Gilly. $1 million for games. So
they all do their own thing.
They all do
their own thing.
Shout out to Bump. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. You mean?
So what's up with you, man? So we know you got Behind the Pen cooking up.
Yeah.
What else you working on?
I'm getting back in. I dibble and dabble in my own music, so I'm working on my project right now, East Side. I'm in the studio right now between, producing for other people. I wanted to do something that represents Philly. A lot of people don't know I'm from Philly. Like a lot of people think I'm from LA or some shit. So
do they?
Yeah, like a lot of people go on the page, they see one picture in the Hollywood Hills, they oh, that nigga from. So it's like, no, I'm from Northeast, and that's another thing a lot of people want to talk about Northeast too. Like we got Core too. Like people don't know we got Core, we got Pink Sweats, we got Lil Dick. I'm gonna say Lil Dicky from Northeast. Like we got.
I thought Lil Dicky was from Cheyenne.
I'm putting them in Northeast though. I'm stealing him because that ain't. Come on.
I think Showham is borderline Uptown because I'm from Uptown. So I used to always be in Showham.
When you cross 309 or you go over to Little Gardens,
it got to be how deep into Showham.
He was deep in like Showham, like
close to Northeast.
The big houses.
Yeah, because like Northeast and fucking Uptown is separated by Sheltonham. Like you could drive through Sheltonham
to get to Northeast. Yeah.
So it's like, depending on how far in, I was getting him uptown a little bit. But all right, we might give him Northeast. Yeah, so we got Lil Dicky. But you say Core?
Yeah, Core spent some time. Core not from Northeast. Core spent a lot of time in Northeast.
Core from uptown, from Sharp.
Yeah, we went to school together though. Core at a period of time.
He had some Northeast time.
Yeah, he had some Northeast time. We went to the same middle school, so he started rapping around that time. Like we used to freestyle in the park and shit. So
that's great.
A lot of people don't know. Like Northeast, we got some people. You know what I mean?
Who else y'all got?
We got Tiz. I mean, not we got Swizzy Mac. We got Swizzy Mac. A lot of people don't know Uzi spent some time in Northeast too. Uzi went to Northeast. So we got a couple people. But I just wanted to, like, when people think about Northeast, they're like, what the fuck is that? Like I was talking to Deion Waiters and shit. You know, me and him Twitch and shit like that. I'm like, I'm from the East Side. Like, where the fuck is that at? Like, I never heard of the East Side. Like, what the fuck is the East Side? I'm like, that's Northeast.
Right.
Oh shit, y'all call it that? I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, damn. Like, all right, we gotta show y'all. We got spitters up there. So that's what I'm working on right now, East Side.
That's hard. Bring your Northeast up.
Yeah.
That's super heavy.
I mean, when y'all gotta go to the side chicken, y'all gotta go up Northeast.
So
you gotta hit that boulevard. You got when you go to the
don't
shake,
even get on the fucking boulevard. Take 95.
Take 95.
Cause them niggas
Not right now,
they're giving out tickets for everything.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, I doing a 50 and a 40. $100 ticket.
$100 ticket. Yeah.
Though, if I show you the picture of the ticket they gave me, bro, there's no cars around me. How the fuck y'all want me?
No, they get money over there.
You want me doing 40 miles an hour in this shit, bro?
They get money on that boulevard.
Bro, they killing me.
They gonna get some money.
Don't fix no potholes, but want all they money. I just had to pay $500. Just broke a rim up the street on fucking Baltimore Pike. Hit a big ass pothole. Tore that rim apart. Damn. I'm trying to see if I can get Top Dog to take the case or something. Somebody got to do something about this shit, cause they got me fucked up. We need to go back and forth. There's no way you want me to keep paying these tickets, but you niggas ain't fixing no potholes.
Ain't fixing nothing.
Yeah, what you doing with the money?
Taking their time with 95.
These niggas out here buying perks with the ticket money and stuff. They doing something. They acting crazy.
Putting that shit in City
Y'all got me fucked up though. Me and PPA, we can war it out. We can do whatever y'all want to do. However you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But so you in the studio with Mike Knox now.
Yeah, shout out to Knox.
What's your matter of fact? I want to ask this first before we get into your end goals. If there's a young brother coming up, he want to produce, he want to songwrite, give him like 3 tips on how to get into the game. If it's more, give him more. But how do somebody that aspire to be a songwriter or producer for some of these major artists that you've been working with get into the game? Like
bro was saying, get ready to hear 1,000 no's. Head down, get ready, 1,000 no's, get ready to go broke 1,000 times. Paying for studio time. Learn how to work your own studio equipment so you don't gotta wait for nobody bullshit. It's your dream, it's not their dream.
Facts.
Just bring something to the table. Like I said, when I did the Tony thing, I drew the whole picture. You get what I'm saying? They didn't have to, Vincent Herbert didn't have to think about what to do with the beat because I already put in place who he could put on there.
Oh shit, and then you kept saying Vincent Herbert. That was what's the name husband at the time?
Yeah, Tamar.
So Tamar husband. Yeah,
I got that play from Hitmaker. That's how Hitmaker got the one with Tamar. So I ran the same play. Vincent is the one, I guess, who oversee all the music. So, but you got to draw it out for people. People cannot. So many visions out here. You got to just help people see it. Whether you got a business, whatever, you got to draw it out for them on that piece of paper. It's clear as day, and then it help them. Right? I can't just say I'm gonna have a car wash, right? I got to show you the features that's going to be different from the previous ones. I got to put a demo together for you. I may even have to show you what a car look like going through that, because it's not how everything is oversaturated now. So, but that's what I would just tell a producer or songwriter, man. Just get ready for the worst days, and if you can do that, the good ones is just going to be easy. It's going to be a plus. It's like going to the gym. It's going to hurt.
Right.
You know.
It's gonna be a little pain, but no pain, no gain.
Exactly.
That's what I tell niggas. Like, you gotta really get out here and work.
Yeah.
These people really think like success is like supposed to be convenient. I'm trying to figure out when the fuck did that happen? When did people start making it and be able to chill at home all day? Like, it don't happen that way.
I feel like it's the internet showing people
Yeah.
One side, like
Exactly. All you
not
see
the
is all the
before, but
wins.
after.
Yeah, all you see is all the wins. You don't see the losses. You don't see the work that they putting in between the wins. All y'all seeing is the glitz and the glam. So
The
you
broke
think you
days.
could get it on your chill time? Like no, you really gotta fucking get in this shit. It's a reason why motherfuckers debate quitting their job. If it was that easy that you could have your full-time job then everybody would just be out here fucking millionaires working at Walmart still. Like, you know what I mean?
It's sacrifice.
Just to keep your pension. Like, nah, like, you really gotta choose because it's not enough fucking time in the day sometimes, bro. I need a 48-hour day.
Yeah.
My days go by so crazy.
Fast, bro. So fast.
And half the shit on my list don't get done. And I spend all my time on my computer.
Bank
My
closed
wife
at
be
4
pissed
o'clock.
off. Yeah, like, you
Bank
can't
closed
do
at 4
shit.
o'clock.
Like, you can't do shit, bro. Like, niggas gotta understand you really gotta put that work in when you want that shit. You gotta decide how bad you want it.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. How bad do you really want this shit?
Yeah.
So what's your end goal when it comes to producing and songwriting? Like, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I just want to do what Quincy did. Quincy Jones. I want to have Motown. I want to have a studio, and I want to just have I want to crank out hits. I want to have like I'm talking like top 40 shit, Michael Jackson shit, like Quincy Jones shit. Like I really want to be the person people come to when they don't got many people supporting them. You know what I'm saying? And they need somebody that's borderline crazy that see their vision for them. I want to do that. Like I said, I just want to like run a Motown, have my own Motown, have my own. You know, like I said, what Rockefeller did. I don't think it's a lot of executives out here that's taking the artists off the ground. They usually wait till you got numbers and shit like that. I want to go in somebody's house while they working a job at Domino's and be in a situation where we can let them be artists. You can, you know what I mean, to be in a position where you can say, yo, I'm putting you up in a house for 3 months. I'm paying all your bills. I'm taking care of your baby mom so she ain't texting you, throwing you off your pivot. And you can just focus on music. I feel like that's never been done before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the focus for Hits Only. It's just like a family Motown. You get what I'm saying?
That's hard, bro. You could do it, man. Stay at it. Stay busy. You already in there. I feel like if you managed to get so much done at such a young age, if you keep that same hunger, that same grind, you can only imagine where you will be at once you 30-something. Like to have the shit you did at your age, bro. It's niggas that been in the game as long, a little older, and damn sure ain't put in the same amount of work as you had the same people and all that type of shit. Like it's people that ain't did half the shit you did. So, bro, you on your way.
Yeah, so I try to stay humble.
That's why I felt as though it was definitely necessary to make sure you came up here and shit. Just and you from Philly.
Yeah.
I feel like Philly should understand, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, a lot of people. Like I said, a lot of people don't know
that.
That,
yeah.
A lot of people don't know I'm from Philly. Like,
you deserve that. You deserve your flowers. We're gonna give them to you. So. I appreciate you coming through, brother.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the meal.
Hell yeah.
You enjoyed the conversation. It's been a night, my brother. Let the people know where to follow you at, how to keep up with you, if they want to hit you for a beat, anything like that.
Yeah, hitsonly.com, promo boi _. You get what I'm saying? That's where you can find me, and I'm checking DMs. I ain't Hollywood. Let's hop in the studio. Let's get number one.
Listen, he said let's get a number one. You know what I'm saying? He doing hits over this joint. Tony Braxton, Mariah Carey, Meek Mill type shit. Listen, it's your boy Promo Boi. It's your boy Smooth cooking up 215, the hottest podcast in the city. Let's go.